Let's settle this once and for all. Is Scarlet Witch really gone? Or is Marvel just playing games with us again? I mean, come on, they've pulled some wild stunts before, but this latest Easter egg in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie might just take the cake. Picture this. Wanda Maximoff, the all-powerful reality-bending Scarlet Witch, is nowhere to be seen. But her legacy... Oh, it's sneaking around in the shadows, and it's got everyone talking.
I get it. Okay, thank you. The picture's
We're talking secret clues, hidden monuments, and a wild connection to Mount Wundagore that has us all thinking, maybe Wanda's not done with the multiverse just yet. Did Marvel just drop a massive hint about her comeback? Or are they just messing with us? And seriously, how many times can one character die before it just becomes a hobby?
Let's go.
Stick around, because we're diving deep into this mind-blowing Easter egg that might just change everything we thought we knew about Wanda's fate. Grab your popcorn, because this is Cinemamu, and we're about to uncover the secrets Marvel doesn't want you to see. All right, let's talk Scarlet Witch. Even though Wanda's not exactly popping up in Deadpool and Wolverine, her influence, is all over the place. One major Easter egg is Mount Wundagore. Yep, that's right, Mount Wundagore. For those who might not know, that's where Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch, was born. It's a huge deal in the Marvel comics. So, check this out. In Deadpool and Wolverine, we actually spot this monument in Elektra's hideout. Pretty wild, right? It's like a little nod to Wanda's legacy, even though she's been MIA since the events of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Seeing Mount Wundagore in the void raises some interesting questions. Did she really bite the dust in Multiverse of Madness? Or could this be hinting that she's still out there somewhere in the multiverse? That monument might be a clue about her whereabouts. Mount Wundagore showing up in the void really cranks up the multiverse concept in the Marvel universe. It's like saying, hey, even if characters disappear in one reality, they might still be kicking it in another. Cool, right? Before we get too deep into theories, let's rewind and recap Wanda's epic journey in the MCU.
It wouldn't change how they see me. I'm sorry.
Scarlet Witch is a total powerhouse in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Her story kicks off in Avengers: Age of Ultron. We first caught a glimpse of her in the post-credits scene of Captain America: The Winter Soldier, where she and her twin brother Pietro were introduced as test subjects for Hydra's creepy experiments. In Age of Ultron, we learned that they were orphans because a Stark Industries missile flattened their home in Sokovia. You might remember seeing that in more detail in WandaVision. Their grudge against Tony Stark led them to team up with Hydra and later with Ultron himself.
I can't control their fear.
Wanda showed off her powers of telekinesis, mind manipulation, and those wicked red magical energy blasts. She used these skills to mess with the Avengers' heads, causing all sorts of chaos.
Take this time to explain my evil plan.
But when she found out Ultron's plan was to wipe out humanity, Wanda and Pietro flipped sides and joined the Avengers. During the battle in Sokovia, Pietro's death sent Wanda into a rage, unleashing a storm of destruction on Ultron's forces. After Ultron's defeat, Wanda officially joined the Avengers, who were then led by Captain America and Black Widow. In Captain America: Civil War, Wanda was working with the Avengers when she accidentally caused some civilian casualties in Lagos, while trying to stop Crossbones from detonating a bomb. This incident sparked the Sokovia Accords, a set of rules to regulate superhero activities.
Sokovia Accords.
Feeling guilty about what happened, Wanda became a central figure in the Sokovia Accords debate.
Okay, that's enough.
To keep her out of the limelight, Tony Stark put her under house arrest at the Avengers headquarters. While there, she got closer to Vision, and their bond turned into a full-blown romance.
Vision, are you not letting me leave?
When the showdown between Tony Stark and Steve Rogers heated up, Wanda sided with Cap, seeing the Sokovia Accords as a form of unfair control. She helped Cap's team fight Iron Man's team at Leipzig Airport, but ended up getting defeated and captured by the government. In Avengers Infinity War, Wanda and Vision were hiding out in Scotland, trying to live a normal life while being hunted by both the government and Thanos. Their relationship grew even stronger during this time. Then, Thanos' minions, Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive, attacked them to get the Mind Stone from Vision's head. Luckily, Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, and Sam Wilson came to the rescue, and they rejoined the Avengers. In Wakanda, Wanda played a key role in defending the Vibranium Dome from Thanos' forces. When Vision got critically injured, Wanda used her powers to destroy the Mind Stone, even though it meant killing Vision. Talk about a heartbreaking sacrifice.
But now is no time to mourn.
Unfortunately, her heroic effort was in vain because Thanos already had the Time Stone. He rewound time, ripped the Mind Stone out of Vision's head, and killed him right in front of Wanda. Wanda was snapped away along with half of all life in the universe. In Avengers Endgame, 5 years later, the Avengers managed to reverse the snap by collecting the Infinity Stones from different points in time. They brought everyone back, including Wanda. During the epic battle against Thanos, Wanda showed off some serious power,
You took everything from me.
nearly taking down Thanos all by herself. Her rage over Vision's death gave her a huge boost. Thanos was so overwhelmed that he ordered an airstrike just to break free from Wanda's grip. Even though the Avengers won, Wanda was left with a deep sense of loss since Vision couldn't be brought back like everyone else. Wanda's story continued in WandaVision, where she struggled with grief after losing Vision. In her despair, she unknowingly created an alternate reality in Westview, New Jersey, where she could live out her dream life with Vision. This reality took on a sitcom-style format, shifting through different decades. It was revealed that Wanda had created a powerful energy barrier called the Hex, controlling the town and its residents. This showcased her immense power, far beyond what we'd seen before. In her battle against Agatha Harkness, Wanda discovered that she was the Scarlet Witch, a legendary figure with world-destroying power. She embraced this identity and tapped into her full abilities. Realizing her created reality was hurting others, Wanda decided to let go of Westview, even though it meant losing Vision and their kids, Tommy and Billy. After freeing the town, she retreated to a remote location to study the Darkhold, a book of dark magic, hoping to control her powers and maybe find a way to reunite with her family. Wanda's journey hit a climax in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. She had fully embraced her role as the Scarlet Witch and was using the Darkhold to master her powers. Her goal was to find her children, Tommy and Billy, who she believed were somewhere in the multiverse. When Doctor Strange asked Wanda for help protecting America Chavez, a girl who could travel between dimensions, Wanda revealed she planned to capture Chavez and use her powers to search the multiverse for her kids.
She's a supernatural being. Such raw power could wreak havoc on this and other.
When Doctor Strange refused to help, Wanda attacked Kamartaj, causing massive destruction.
You gave all those lives just to keep me from my children.
It turned out the Darkhold had heavily influenced Wanda's actions, driving her obsession to reunite with her family at any cost. She pursued Doctor Strange and America Chavez across the multiverse, showing off her immense power. She even defeated the Illuminati with ease. In the final battle, Wanda faced an alternate version of herself from a universe where she lived peacefully with her children. Seeing her kids' fear and disbelief made Wanda realize the brutality of her actions. Feeling remorse for the pain she'd caused, Wanda decided to destroy the Darkhold across the multiverse, saving the world from the threat of her own power.
I would never hurt anyone. I'm not a monster.
To do this, she destroyed the Wundagore Mountain Monument, which was the source of the Darkhold. The destruction of the Scarlet Witch Monument at Wundagore caused all copies of the Darkhold in the multiverse to vanish, marking the end of Wanda's journey as the Scarlet Witch.
I'll never be tempted by the Darkhold again.
So the big question now is the Scarlet Witch really gone? Or is there a chance she might make a comeback in the MCU? Official timelines say she's dead, but let's be real, those timelines can be a bit off or misleading. In Deadpool and Wolverine, there's an Easter egg featuring the Scarlet Witch monument at Wundagore. This could be a tribute to her as one of the most powerful characters in the MCU, even though her story ended on a tragic note. This Easter egg has sparked a ton of wild theories among fans. Some are convinced Scarlet Witch might come back in the future, while others think the monument is just a nod with no deeper meaning. Now, let's tackle the big question. Why is the Scarlet Witch monument in the void? We know TVA agents can reset timelines, which means everything in those timelines gets dumped into the void. Maybe that's why the Wundagore monument ended up there. Perhaps there was a Nexus event at Mount Wundagore that the TVA didn't allow, leading them to prune that timeline and send everything around Wundagore to the void.
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline.
Could Scarlet Witch have been pruned and sent to the void, meaning she might actually be there? It's definitely a possibility, but considering how tough it is for the Minutemen to capture Deadpool, grabbing or pruning the Scarlet Witch, who is a Nexus being with incredible power, would be a whole other level of challenge. Nexus beings have the power to mess with reality without causing collapse, so they're not always easy to handle. Scarlet Witch might have found a way to access the Void, similar to how Cassandra Nova managed to survive in the Void using an Infinity Stone. In Loki, we saw that only certain methods can get you into the Void. Cassandra Nova had a modified sling ring with Infinity Stones, which allowed her to access the Void. But it's not just Tempads that can do the trick. Scarlet Witch could have found her own way in, or maybe even made a deal with TVA agents to get access. There might be other ways to access the Void beyond what we've seen. Scarlet Witch could be hanging out in a different part of the Void, given how massive it is. This opens up the possibility for her to return in future Marvel movies, like Avengers Doomsday or Avengers Secret Wars. It's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. The Void could become a significant battleground in future Marvel stories, and Agatha all along might give us more clues about Scarlet Witch's fate. The Easter egg in Deadpool and Wolverine raises hopes that she might still be out there, ready to make a comeback and shake things up. So, what do you think? Is Scarlet Witch gone for good? Or is Marvel just setting us up for an epic comeback? With so many Easter eggs and multiverse teases, it feels like anything is possible in the MCU. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the discussion going. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. And hey, why not keep the binge going? Check out one of our other videos on the MCU, fan theories, or character breakdowns. Just pick your next adventure right here on Cinemamu. See you in the next one.